What's up, guys? Mr. Dan here, back again with another Physical Media Friday. And Joel from The Newly Dead said he wanted to look at my face during these videos rather than a stack of movies, so here it is. Despite the fact that my background is a little bit of a mess, I threw up some fabric there, as I did during the Hobbs Supportacular. But this room is next. I've actually pretty much cleaned up my Hot Wheels room in the basement. But anyway, I'm actually glad the camera's facing this way because I have my Mad Blood shirt on, as I, do almost every day. So check out the Mad Blood's channel. And part of this haul is actually inspired by his channel, one of his Monster Kid mail calls. I found a seller, an Etsy seller from him, and I was able to find some movies that I was really looking for. Prior to that, I found some other very unusual films that I was not able to find otherwise. Some of which subsequently became available through conventional means. And what do I mean by that, conventional means? Well, in both cases, neither one of these stacks they're both manufactured on demand sellers. In this case, you have Play Me Movies on Etsy, and then there's a website called Far East Flicks. Last October, for Halloween, I wanted to take my love of scary things. The channel's called Mr. Dan and Horror, after all, and martial arts / Hong Kong / Taiwanese films, and merged them together. So I started to review a bunch of films. I didn't quite get it started in time, so I decided to just leave it for this upcoming Halloween. So in both cases, I really started looking and found some things that I was having problems tracking down. So I guess that's the question of the day. Have you guys ever used any manufactured on demand sites? Do you think there's anything wrong with it? Do you avoid it? Would you rather? And I'll give you. Let me just give you one sneak preview here. This was one of my white whales, the original Woman in Black. Okay, I was trying to find it last year. I'm a little strange. I know that this premiered in the United Kingdom on Christmas Eve of all holidays. Well, ghosts go with Christmas, and it had great ratings, and it was on. There's a scene in here on Bravo Scariest Moments, so I really want to watch it on Christmas Eve. Okay, so I really wanted to get it. So when I found it for between $8 and $10, I don't remember, I went ahead and got it, and then I got a few more things. I probably could have gotten this on eBay for $40 maybe. So ethically, what would you have done? I don't know. You guys let me know. What is your opinion of these manufactured on demand sites? But anyway, let's go back. Before that, I had gotten what I thought were some hard to find Hong Kong and Taiwanese horror films to review for October, and I even found a few on YouTube that I subsequently have found physical copies of. One of them is Calamity of Snakes. That's from Unearthed Classics. Okay, and then I do love my Arrow films, 88 films. I just got that Vinegar Syndrome Made in Hong Kong set, which has some horror films. Then you got Magic Cop here from 88 Films, starring the legendary Lam Ching Ying, Mr. Vampire. So those sort of mash-up horror and action martial arts films are pretty popular. So I went ahead and found this site, Far East Flicks, and I got several titles: Corpse Mania, The Devil Returns, The Blue Jean Monster, and The Boxer's Omen. Upon further research, The Boxer's Omen is actually in one of the Shaw Brothers compilations. So, by the way, if you've seen the channel, you've seen me kind of get progressively more into a lot of the boutique labels, and I'm probably going to pre-order that Shaw Brothers Volume 3, the green one, because I have the other two. And then I will duct tape my wallet and bury it in the backyard. So I'm not opposed to spending some, little of this stuff. Anyway, since then, the Blue Jean Monster has also been released by MVD. So companies like MVD, if you have in mind an obscure title, hey, you never know. They may actually put it out. And after I purchased this, I saw that I believe they sent Hobbs Horror a screener. So you can go check out his review. My review will be coming in October. So those are the Far East Flicks films that I got. I wanted them for a specific purpose. After I saw my buddy Raw Manblood's video. By the way, this Etsy shop, Play Me Movies, is in Australia, so if you do order in the States, it does take a little while. Once I saw his video, I couldn't help it. I was curious. I had to go look around. As soon as I saw this is what pulled me in. Boom. And then I didn't want to get the exact same thing that he got. I did get Invasion of the Saucer Men, okay, which he also got, starring Frank Gorshin. I was almost going to get the Ghost of Drag Strip Hollow, but I found that on YouTube, and I'm glad that I didn't get it. Not enough ghosts, not enough drag racing, but it was okay. Anyway, the Ghost Breaker, Bob Hope. And then I mentioned, for example, that after I watched The Evictors on the Town That Dreaded Sundown Blu-ray set, it was the bonus movie on the Town That Dreaded Sundown. I was talking about the director, Charles B. Pierce, and how I wanted to check out more of his films. And this one was one that was kind of hard to find. So that's Grey Eagle. So I went this route. Okay. And then another one was one that I actually have seen on YouTube, and I believe it's still there. A Walt Disney production. Dr. Sin, a.k.a. the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. The same basic story as Hammer's Captain Clegg, a.k.a. the Night Creatures. The Hammer production had to change a few things and make it less about the scarecrows and so forth because of the Disney film came out at the same time of it. I believe this is on YouTube in 3 parts. So I've just seen it recently, but I just wanted to own it. So there you see the Play Me Movies logo down there. Patrick McGowan, really fun, and a great introduction by Walt Disney himself. So if anybody wants to maybe review this at some point, let me know. I wonder if Katie from Popping the Popcorn would be interested, considering this is a Disney production. But there it is, guys. These are my manufactured on-demand films, and I showed off a couple other Hong Kong/Taiwanese horror films that I picked up recently. But what are your thoughts on manufactured on-demand films? And they are indeed, the Far East Flicks ones come like this, and you can tell by the discs they are indeed manufactured on demand. So, but what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever, would you, if you really wanted to find something you couldn't find? And what do you think of any of these titles? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll check you next Friday for another Physical Media Friday. And if you're watching this the day it came out, come back at noon today for Franchise Frenzy Part 6, the Part 6s. Okay, thanks.